So you know how there are so many different sales theories, sales strategies, and different tactics and techniques being taught out there. How do you know which is the right one for you? Stay tuned for this week's vlog and I will let you know. Hi, my name is Nicola and welcome to this week's vlog. Now, when it comes to closing sales, there are a myriad of different strategies, techniques, tools, processes, flows, scripts, and everything else out there. And one of the really big things that so many people struggle with is how to determine which ones actually work for them. Now, there are four main selling styles. One of them is kind of like really short, sharp, punchy. This is what I got. Do you want in? And stuff like that. Now, those kinds of people tend to be people who are really fast decision makers. They are big thinkers, and they're kind of like, that's the kind of sales process that they're going to absolutely love. Something that's short, sharp, punchy, straight to the point, no bullshit, no fluff, like, this is what I got. Do you want it or not? That kind of thing. Now, that style doesn't work for everyone. The second kind of style is someone who's a little bit more jibber-jabbery. You really want to take the time to find out all about the other person on the other end of the call or whoever it is that's sitting in front of you. They've got 100 million thousand words to say, and you know that works really well for them. They are really great at getting their point across amidst a whole bunch of story. Another kind of person is someone who's a little bit more laid back, really wants the other person to feel safe and kind of secure and kind of happy, and you're really great at helping that other person to feel cared for and nurtured and understood and looked after. The fourth kind of person is someone who really relies on facts, figures, case studies to be able to support their sales process and their close. Now, all of these sales styles are, and there's a whole lot of other different variations to all of those, of course, those four main sales styles, you probably feel like one of them kind of fits you in like maybe more than the others, or maybe there's a bit of a crossover. The other thing that we all really need to be aware of when it comes to closing is being able to tell and read what the person on the other end of the call or sitting opposite you or wherever, you've got to be able to read and determine where they fit. Like if you're a short, sharp, punchy salesperson, but the person that you're talking to is someone who's a little bit more reserved and, you know, speaks a little bit slower and wants to feel a little bit more nurtured, if you don't adjust your approach to that person, I tell you guys, like, you're going to completely lose them. All right, so some things that you can be listening out for. If the person sitting opposite you is asking you questions like, so can you please tell me the process? Who else has done this? What are the results that other people have got? What is it how long have you been doing this for? Some of those questions are going to give you some clues as to what kind of buying style that person that you're talking to has. Now, you're going to want to adjust your approach in order to be able to match and mirror them. That's how we create rapport. Alternatively, if you're talking to someone and you say, so tell me a bit about yourself, and they don't even draw breath for like 15 minutes, then you're going to need to adjust your sales approach to that person. You don't need to match their 100 million thousand words, but you've got to be able to give them the space to be able to speak and get their words out and everything like that. So a big part about this is really understanding your natural sales style, the buyer's style of the person that you're talking to, that you're interacting with, and then adjusting your approach and helping to lead them in the way that you really want to be able to lead them. And then that way, what happens when you're looking at the kind of sales process that you implement, whether it's by following a script, whether it's following a flow, whether it's free-flowing and just doing whatever the hell it is that comes, you know, you can then implement this kind of sales psychology into whatever process fits you the best. All right. Now, My name is Nicola. If you're keen to find out a bit more about this, then you're very welcome to comment below. You can email me at nicola@nicolamoras.com.au. I'd love to organise a time to hop on the phone with you and have a chat about how to really determine what your natural sales style is, and then in a bit more detail how you can determine what the buyer is that you've got on the other end of the call or on the other end of the coffee table if you're doing a coffee chat. All right, my name is Nicola and I look forward to talking to you soon.